Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Bias Sports Talk. My name is Cole Russell. I am here with the boys, Milan, a.k.a. Santana, in the young Dodger jersey. How's it feeling?
Not good. My skin's crawling, but a bet's a bet. You know, shout out to my boy Gino. We had Michael Chandler versus, who did he lose to?
Oh, Patty the Batty.
Yeah, so...
Oh, Patty the Batty.
Woo! We in this. You looking fresh in that Dodger tree. Woo!
Hey,
I'm not liking it, but at least it's Kershaw, so I got a lot of respect for this.
young
Kershaw.
So
hey, we
I'll
got
take
Gino
it.
Sens on the other end. How we feeling about the weekend, Gino Sens?
What up?
What's
we
going
all
on?
good. We live, baby.
We live.
It
live.
was a fun-ass weekend.
It was a great weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We had a big time triumph in the golf world. Young Rory, as I called it, that boy completed the career Grand Slam. Shout out Rory McIlroy, man.
Shout out to
Handle
Rory.
business.
Shout out Rory. Even the blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. Let's go.
Yeah, you already used that on the second episode. Gino said he was a choke artist, that it'll never happen. He proved him wrong.
Yeah.
Gino was close though. He had Bryson. Bryson was up there until the.
I had Scotty too, which in the end playing solid throughout the whole Masters was like -9, -8, something
it's
like
funny.
that.
Scotty
It's crazy.
found it at the end.
Dude,
and
Scotty
still,
was
like,
pretty mid all week and ended up 8 under or whatever he did. It's insane.
That's what's crazy.
That's just how good he is.
Bad
Like,
Scotty is
it's
still top
crazy,
5, bro. I
It's
still think that
insane.
Scotty's going to win a shit ton of tournaments and another major this year.
I think Scotty's gonna dark horse pick or blatant pick right here. What we got? U.S. Championship coming up.
PGA Championship, May 15th.
PGA Championship. Scotty's looking nice.
No, Rory's going to win it. Rory's going to win all the majors this year. He's going to go 1 year Grand Slam. So
I'll say the Tiger Slam. I'll say
the
this.
Tiger Slam.
I wouldn't be surprised if Rory starts winning a lot more because there's way less pressure on him now.
It's off his shoulders.
Yeah, and he was so fucking dialed. Like those crazy shots on I think it's hole 15, that par 5, where that one day he got the eagle, then he got the birdie, where he kept hitting these crazy draws.
Insane.
He just
around the tree, over the water.
It was
That shit
insane,
crazy.
bro. And I've always fucked with Rory, but I really was sitting there holy shit, this dude is
Special.
better. He's better than everyone on the course today.
Yeah.
And obviously Scotty on a good day, Bryson on a good day where his irons actually hit anything. Everyone can do that, but that was one of those days where I was you could tell even. He almost choked it, right? But with all the hitting in the water and shit, but still, just the shots he did hit when it was time to hit him, they were shots that no one else could hit that hole,
Yeah.
So it was a good tournament, bro. That was one of the funnest Masters in a long time.
Honestly, it was the best I've seen in a minute. It was extremely entertaining. And not only that, it was the most viewed golf event in 7 years with 19.5 million viewers, up 33% from last year's Masters. So
Yeah, man.
that'll show that, as we just said, it was the best Masters we've seen in a minute. Other people agreed.
Yeah,
So,
that was electric because when you get Bryson at plus 1,700 and he has the lead on hole 2 of the last day or whatever it was, hole 3.
Yeah. Gino was chirping. He thought that he thought Bryson was making that comeback
He
after
low-key
that double
jinxed him.
bogey on the first hole. Yeah.
That was tough.
Yeah,
Hey,
but it's what I wanted to say though. Rory's still undefeated in playoffs, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Never
that-
lost a 5-0. Never lost a playoff.
when you
a good
get
stat.
when you get JJ Spawn and Justin Rose in the playoff, it's not it's hard. Do that shit with Bryson or Scotty and let's see how it goes. But I do want to say shout out to Grandpa Justin Rose, man. Way to put on.
Hey, stop
I'm not
hating
even
on that, man.
Oh, I'm not even hating. I called him Gramps all weekend because he's only 44.
Turning back the clock, man.
But nah, it was sick, bro. It was sick to see him because that first day where he shot -7, it kind of felt okay, it's gonna fall off. But
Yep.
it was sick that he made it to a playoff. You
it
know
just
what I
kept
mean?
feeling okay, still there.
Yeah.
Still there.
Sometimes,
Still there.
and that'll show you sometimes in golf, you don't have to be the farthest hitter. You just got to hit the right shots at the right time.
We were here at Milan's watching, and I was stressing out when Rose hit that last birdie putt on 18. I'm like, there's no fucking way he just made that, bro.
What about when Rory missed that putt?
No, when Rory missed, I started running around the living room are you fucking kidding me?
And
with Milan chasing me, screaming in my fucking ear,
that's what I think. That's adds into the viewership.
Yeah.
It was a fun Masters
It was
with
super
big
fun.
moments. It felt. I remember my Neff had one of his little homies over there was upstairs chilling while we were watching the game. They ran ran out because it sounded like the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
It sounded
like,
like a
what
big hit.
happened?
Like everyone was going nuts. So it was fun. That was like one of the first times for me as I've been getting more and more into golf, as I'm like so obsessed with playing it. That was like one of the first times I've really like been with a bunch of the homies watching, and that was cool. Like,
Yeah.
it
was a great time.
It's gonna be a fun season. I think it's gonna keep going, bro. Especially these majors, bro.
No, it was a great start for sure to the season.
Yeah. So it's I know Brett's saying up there, Live and PGA, they need to play together. I agree. Like it's always fun to see them
Yeah.
all play together. But I do think having the division for a little bit was nice because it added these kind of like rivalries. Like this Bryson Rory thing is fun.
I don't think they're even close to that happening, which is crazy.
Which
they're playing together.
They're gonna wait on that. But yeah, it's sick, bro. It kind of added an extra wrinkle, and like it made that Bryson versus Rory like that much more important. Or when Brooks a couple years ago when they first did the Live shit, and he came and was winning majors, and everyone was like, "Oh fuck, the Live dudes are cleaning up."
That
Like,
shit was electric. Sunday was for sure electric.
yeah. So
I mean,
not just because of the drinking, but that helped it as well. for
yeah.
sure.
But yeah,
y'all were drinking?
Oh yeah.
we're-
What were you sipping?
Oh yeah.
we're sipping on some beers. We won't say the name because we don't have a sponsor yet.
No free ads yet. We working
Free
on
ads,
it.
Yeah,
and
no
then
free
a shout out to Los. He was sipping on a little rum. He had a good old time. But yeah,
y'all weren't sipping that Arnold Palmer Jim Beam, nothing like that.
nah, it was it was an ugly day. But yeah, shout out to Rory, man. Like golf immortality for sure. It's so only what I think only
One of
5
6 players.
Yeah, 1 of 6, right? 5 before
to ever win the career Grand Slam.
You can't say shit to him, even if it was an ugly way to get it. Like, shout out to Rory, man. One of the
There
goats.
ain't no ugly way to get it.
Yeah, winning
you
the
win the
Masters,
Masters, you win the Masters.
Yeah, but that I personally, I think, and it doesn't matter because he won. So.
Nah, they was just hating on me all weekend, so they didn't want him to win.
But him missing that putt, bro, like that putt at the
Bro,
on the
it was
18th,
heart-
I didn't think he
like-
was gonna miss. I was talking shit. I'm like, watch him miss it, but he's
Bro, it
not
was
gonna
almost
miss
like
it.
heartbreaking. I'm like, there's no way he just lost like that.
Bro, like,
are you serious?
Hey, real talk. I ain't trying to hate on Lon Lon too much, but do we have a little bet or something?
oh
like
yeah,
that,
onto
or-
that.
yeah. All right. So can we talk about that?
Onto
Can we
that.
talk about that?
Another-
I want to make it super clear. Both these boys picked 2 players in the top 10 for their 3 picks. I'm the only one that only had 1 player in the top 10. I took Brooks, who's been having a terrible live season,
don't
but he's
try to get
30 to
too
1.
cute.
Hey,
And
all
Wyndham Clark was a wild card.
I already have a way to.
could-
I already have a way to counter that. You know who's number 9 in the world?
Who's number 9?
JT. Would you have ever picked him?
Something about Justin Thomas?
Yeah.
No way. Justin Thomas is number 9.
exactly. So that top 10
That's
bullshit
nuts.
don't matter.
Yeah, I'm not
it
gonna
don't
start
matter.
you. Justin Thomas, I love you, bro. But and shout out to the Ryder Cup America team. You know what I mean? But you do not deserve to be number 9. That is nuts. That's insane, bro. Let me see.
Right there, number
That's
9.
crazy. Over Hovland.
Yep.
Maverick McNeely is 10.
Or he's number 8, I guess.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
What
Wait,
are
scroll,
these?
scroll down a little bit.
What are
Oh,
these
I had
rankings,
I had
bro?
1, 3, and 11.
Well, are they not counting live dudes?
No, they are. Bryson's right there.
yeah, Bryson's 11.
yeah, Bryson's there. Bryson's 11 under Maverick McNeely and Justin Thomas. All right, I'm gonna just do my push-ups 'cause that's nuts.
Yeah, we got another 50.
I'm gonna just get these done.
Milan got
Hey,
another 50. He
yeah.
gonna bang him out real quick.
Y'all gotta stop betting against me, man.
Against you, I'm the one that won. What are you talking about?
What was Milan's last push-up bet?
I
against
believe
me,
it was
right?
BYU and Bama.
Yeah, that's
March
that was-
Madness. Oh, he's counting them out this time. We ain't even got to count them out. We got B Philly on production counting them out as well.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 31, 2,
Another one? How much? How many more we got?
7,
10 more.
9, 10. Last 10.
Last 10.
Let's go.
Last 10.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, you got
good,
it.
you
Let's
good,
go.
bro.
You got it.
You good.
6.
Hey, you got
You
7
got
more
it.
easy. You only got 3 more. Let's go. You got 7 more easy. Let's go.
And 50.
Hey,
Let's go.
attaboy.
Hey, too easy this time.
Hey,
too easy.
Maybe now you want to stop betting push-ups, huh?
He's been training
We
now.
don't keep it raw. I'm getting swollen
Yeah,
in the
you
pod.
can.
baby.
Oh,
Those were
God.
easy. Those were
Come on.
easy
Oh,
for him this
God,
time.
That was a little,
Getting
yeah, for
possible.
sure. Hey, how about onto the no cell phone rule? That is another thing of the Masters that I wasn't I didn't necessarily know. I did know, but I wasn't like super clear on it. I didn't realize you really couldn't have a phone. So it's like everyone is watching it in the moment, which makes the moment even crazier of Rory there with everyone cheering behind him, not a phone in sight. Everyone is just watching it through their eyes. It's beautiful.
Why does everyone yell "get in the hole" no matter what on the big putt? That was driving.
That's what
me
you
nuts.
do in golf.
That was driving me nuts.
That's because you don't golf. Like when
the hole.
Yeah, when you golf,
That's why I'm asking. I don't
even
know.
with your homies, when you're golfing, anytime they hit a putt,
But
it's get
like,
in the hole.
It's like that one drunk guy in the crowd just can't help himself every time.
Yeah.
And it's like, man.
No, I think it's sick, dude. I think there's a cool decorum to the tournament. And when they were showing, when Rory went on that bad stretch, when they kept showing the reactions of the crowd that was posted in front of the scorecard, it's like you just sit and wait and you don't know.
Yeah.
And then
And
the
it
number
goes
comes
up. Yeah.
It's kind of, the anticipation's kind of cool.
That shit
I don't
was
know
hard.
if you could do it all the time, but I think in that setting, it's perfect.
Yeah, they were
sure.
going nuts when they changed that number.
That shit was so hard.
So, yeah, bro, I think it made it sick. I didn't even
How about
think about it, but yeah, it was cool.
another intriguing moment of the Masters is Arizona State's own Ballester decides to take a piss in the creek. As an amateur, I don't know if he'll ever be invited back to Augusta, but that was a bold move. He said he would do it again. That might have made it even crazier.
And he thought the no phones thing meant he could piss in the creek.
Yeah.
Bro, and they were giving him a bunch of shit too for wearing that Sun Devils
upside
hat,
down
the upside
strip.
That
down.
made no sense. Like, he was swagged out. They're mad.
He was fitted. Even the next day, he wore the black.
Bro,
the black,
it's
he was
the
getting pissed
Masters.
off.
You can't wear no upside down script hat. That's crazy.
It looked
That
like
is not
a
cool.
Long
That is
Beach
crazy.
snapback.
You sound like a boomer.
That is crazy.
If they're not letting Jason Day wear the all over Malvin golf print shit,
Exactly.
he can't be wearing no upside down.
Like, you look like a frat kid, dude. Like, what are you doing out here? You're at the Masters.
And then went and shot like 4 over.
Yeah, that shit was more than that. By the end, he was like 10 over.
I meant that day.
Yeah, he was like 10 over.
No,
by
that
the
was
end.
insane. Also, Ballester, in your defense, getting grouped up with Scotty and
Oh,
who,
yeah, that was
who else?
fucked.
It was Scotty and was it Hideki?
I think it was.
No, Hideki was.
I think
with
it was JT.
Ludwig.
I think it was Scotty and JT.
Yeah, Scotty and I guess JT is a good person. That's it. That's probably why I went.
That's where it went left.
Let me stop. I just at one point I saw JT looking at the little book, giving him tips, and I'm like,
The
JT, I know
yardage
you're not giving tips. You +2. Like you focus on your own game.
Is that like what Mickey Rojas gives Otani batting tips?
Pretty much the same thing.
Oh, Tony need to give Rojas. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? I get your joke.
It's
now.
like the big Dodger meme right now. Mickey Rojas is always telling Otani what to do, and everyone's like, what the
like,
heck?
why are you
Yeah.
giving him any
Hey,
advice?
did y'all see on photography for, I believe it was Getty, I'm not sure, but Ken Griffey Jr. is out there taking shots for the Masters?
Yeah, that's
You
hard.
see this?
No, what
he was
happened?
one of the main photographers for the Masters this year. Ken
Oh,
Griffey Jr.
that's
He's the
sick.
one. He took a major shot of Rory winning at the end. It was insane.
Oh, well, look,
it's
really
all
out
over
there.
the place. It's that second one right there. Yeah, Ken
said-
Griffey Jr.
Yeah, him and Randy Johnson are just like the photographer
Yep.
goats in their retired careers.
That's so hard.
Yeah, that's sick. It's also genius because he was like, it's like one of the few places you can't use your fame status to get a ticket because it's so hard.
Look at
So
that
he's like,
photo.
yeah.
oh my God.
That's a beautiful shot.
That is
right
so
there.
okay, Ken Griff.
Ken Griffey Jr. the GOAT.
Scorecard.
That is a nice finesse, though. Slide on in. Let me take some pics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck it, I can't get a ticket. He's like, let me take some pictures real quick. They're like, how sick would it be if Ken Griffey Jr. took pictures here?
Yeah.
Speaking of Masters, Suge over there dressed like he just won the Masters.
Hell yeah.
He's getting fitted for his green jacket. Hey, moving off of the Masters, we have our first guest in the building, founder of NBA Rumor Mill, NBA aficionado, my boy, one of my great friends, Malik Wilson. Everybody, welcome
Brothers,
to the
welcome.
show. What up, boy?
Thank you for having me.
Yup.
Appreciate y'all having me.
What's going on, man?
Oh, you know, here to talk some NBA.
Get you that mic, take a seat. Let's get it. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Hey, how we feeling about, first let's start with how we feeling about Coach Bud getting let go after a year. They still owe him $10 million a year until 2029.
I mean, I felt like the world could see that coming.
Yeah.
The Suns is a disaster. I think
Terrible.
everything needs to be blown up but Devin Booker, if we're being real.
I feel you.
Yeah, I like that.
Dumpster fire.
Frank shouldn't have been fired.
No.
He had them, 13th in defense, something like that. Now they're the worst, 29th.
Yep.
Bud is gonna ride off in the sunset. That's $40 million just
Bro,
doing
he's
nothing.
chilling.
Yeah, like
Oh God! But how do you feel about him asking Bradley Beal to play more like Drew Holiday? Because to me, that was kind of insane.
it's ironic though, because did you see the viral clip that went viral today? So Bradley Beal has a AAU team where he was telling them like, you got to do whatever to make it in the NBA. You got to be able to guard.
Hilarious.
Yeah, you got to be able to score. You got to be able to guard me. Like he's talking shit.
That's crazy.
And it's like you're not even willing, to do nothing but score. Like,
Right.
If that, there was
Yeah.
games he was scoring 2 points, nothing. He was.
and then it's like Drew is. I don't know why Drew gets shit on. Like he's
I don't either.
not the guy. Like he's the reason the Bucks won. If
Yeah.
we're being real, they've been
Yeah,
shit since
for
he
sure.
left. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's disrespect.
We're gonna.
I mean, they got Lillard, who's a crazy player, instead of Drew, who can't play defense, and now they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, how are we gonna act like Drew Holiday is not like one of the greatest like low key basketball players ever? Like high school career, college career, like you know what I mean? Like he has a crazy basketball resume. He's always been a dude, and I think now,
Olympian.
yeah, you know what I mean. But I think nowadays like. He's not as flashy, right? It's not. It's like it's
But you
like
don't
it's,
always need that.
It's
That's-
economic hoops. Like
You need
know
some
what I mean?
grinders, bro.
Drew
You
will
need some
lock
dogs.
Oh, hell
anybody
yeah.
up, and then he
That's
can
a
score.
fact.
That's all you need. Like he'll go out there, lock your best player up, and he could get 15 easy. Like that's Drew Holiday. You need that on a team. You need those kind of guys. Where do you think KD ends up next?
Timberwolves and Rockets.
Timberwolves. Ooh, with Ant, that might be crazy.
I could see him liking that too.
I could too.
Homie's now off the Olympics and
Yeah.
all that.
I think the hype is there.
I don't think he's going from Phoenix to Minnesota. It's cold up in Minnesota.
Yeah, no, the city-wise don't make sense, but I mean,
When you rich like that, it don't
Yeah, it
matter.
don't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah,
He can do whatever he
exactly.
wants.
Yeah.
He can just fly out.
Is Gobert still on that team?
Yeah, he's terrible.
He ain't gonna go play with Gobert.
they're gonna trade Julius Randle if that's the package.
Yeah, for
It'll
sure.
be Julius plus something, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Rockets makes the most sense basketball-wise, but the most fun would be Timberwolves. Him and Ant,
Dude.
kind of riding off in the sunset. I don't think
Yeah.
they'll win, but it's the best hoops to me.
I mean, him on the Rockets though, like they're deep, bro.
Yeah.
If KD goes to that team, that could be pretty dangerous.
And he's not bad defensively.
Yeah.
And that team is already a good defensive team. You add 6'11", really 7 foot Kevin Durant to that squad.
No, yeah, for
It gets
sure.
scary. It
Who
gets
would
real
they?
spooky.
Who do you think they would trade though? I mean, like Jabari probably. and, like,
Jabari, Cam Whitmore.
that's a good package.
Yeah, you got to see what the money. I think Steven Adams still makes 18. But I don't know. It definitely would be them two as the youngins. I
Yeah.
mean, if you had to, would you get? I'd get rid of Reed too.
yeah.
I don't know though, but
I mean,
the
he don't,
package
he don't
shouldn't
really
matter.
play. Yeah, like you might as well.
Reed's gonna be nice in the playoffs, though. Is the thing. There's playoff guys and regular season guys, and
Do you
Reed's
think
gonna ball
Reed
out.
Shepard is going to be good in the playoffs?
Did you watch the playoffs last year?
Was Reed Shepard in the playoffs last year? Or is he a rookie?
I thought you were talking about Reed. I thought you were
I'm not talking
Reed
about
on the
Nas
Wolves,
Reed. I'm
bro.
talking about Reed
No,
Shepard.
no. Yeah, Reed
All right,
Shepard.
my bad.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about Nazir
Yeah.
Reed. Yeah. Shout out to Naz.
shit, I'd trade Fran Van Fleet. I don't know how much he makes.
He's making
Alright,
like
as
40.
long as it's
Yeah.
not any of like the young core, like Sengun, Thompson,
Nah,
Jalen
they're not
Green.
trading
who gives a-
Sengun.
yeah.
Yeah, no, them three has
yeah,
to stay.
you-
Anybody
yeah.
else can go.
I think might as well. But-
Shangoon is damn near baby Jokic, bro. They ain't
And-
trading him.
Shit, KD and Ime Aduka can go out together to the strip club after the games. Go flirt with
can finally
Nia
find
Long
some
and them.
For real.
They'll have a good ass time. The niggas be
For
smoking
real.
blunts in Houston with Paul Wall and them.
We got the play-in starting today. We were just watching it. The Magic are kicking the shit out of the Hawks. Also tonight, we got the Grizzlies and the Warriors. Who do you think takes that matchup?
The right answer is the Warriors, but can we not see Ja getting
Bro.
and winning? Like
Throwing grenades in the crowd,
Yeah.
bro.
Ja
I hate
in a
Triple
moment.
J, though.
How many fouls does Triple J get?
4
Yeah.
at least.
Every
if I had to
game.
bet it right now, I'd
Every
bet 4.
game.
Yeah.
I could definitely see Ja going off, throwing grenades in the crowd. That should be hard. Yeah, Steph is 0-3 in the play-in.
Yeah, that's another fact that is like scary, but it's like you putting your trust in Triple J. Like Ja Morant is gonna hoop, but Triple J,
They're gonna need a
Jimmy
Desmond
Butler,
Bain Desmond Bain legacy game.
Desmond Bain?
Desmond Bain from the corner.
He's making 11 threes today.
Yeah, he's done it before, bro. On those runs, bro.
He does get hot.
It'd be Ja going crazy to the rack, and then low key he would like Ja always does that thing where he misses for a quarter and a half, where he just can't make a bucket, and then that's when Desmond Bain comes in and just fucking gets stupid buckets.
Yep.
And like,
I feel like this would be a appropriate time in the podcast to do another fun bet.
What kind of bet? Are we betting on the Warriors and Grizzlies?
Yeah. I got the Warriors if we're calling it even straight up bet all day.
I mean, I'd personally probably go with the Warriors as well, so I'm not going to bet you
I think
on
they're
that.
-6 favorite or 6.5.
it's hard to bet against Steph or Jimmy Butler.
My bad. I was trying to finesse a little bit.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah,
The Warriors are like -7.5. Oh,
Nah,
6.5.
they're minus 235.
Yeah, come on.
I can't bet against playoff Jimmy or playoff Steph, but really playoff Jimmy is, I think, the biggest factor
for
here.
sure.
Like,
Can we talk about how he might be the biggest fraud?
Jimmy,
Playoff Jimmy is
the biggest fraud.
He made it to the
It's one of
finals
the biggest
by
fraud.
himself.
Like I get it. I've seen it. I watch it. I understand it. But it's like you're good for 5 to 10 games. Like the whole regular season, you're average.
Yeah.
You're not playing. Like look at the Miami Heat. He left. It wasn't just because they weren't good. He wasn't good there either. I get it. Like the allure, the aura of Jimmy, but I think that's one of the biggest frauds ever to me.
How much you think he's dropping
Tonight,
in this specific game?
they got his line at 22.5.
under.
Yeah, I agree.
Should we bang the under?
Give me Jimmy for like 14, 7, and 6. Steph's going to hit 7 threes and drop like 30,
Steph ain't losing this
34.
I can see Steph.
And
going for 30.
Draymond's going to have 8, 5, and 5. And then we're going to have one of those games where, what's the white boy on the Warriors? What's his name?
Pods.
Podetsky. Yeah. And Podetsky's going to go just stupid. And
You know that's why the Warriors didn't get Lauri Markkanen, one of the best small forwards in the whole
loves
entire
Lauri
league,
Markkanen.
right?
No,
Why?
I like him too. I think that was.
they didn't get Laurie because they got
Jimmy
Jimmy.
saved him.
Nah, they want to keep that dude you were just talking about. The Warriors said, "No, we're keeping him."
Pods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Pods
he's solid.
Pods, man. They
I mean, he went off when that baddie was in the crowd like 2 weeks ago.
he's like the Jewish Austin Reeves, just not as good.
Yo,
Shout out to Pods.
that's hard.
Shout out to Pods.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
That's
Shout out
funny.
Pods.
Yeah, Pods is a beast, bro.
Tomorrow, what we got? We got 10 seed Heat versus the 9 seed Bulls, and we got the 10 seed Mavs against the 9 seed Kings. Who do we think ends up winning between the Heat and the Bulls? I mean, as of late, Kobe White has been fucking cooking.
Yeah.
So
my big question is, how are the Bulls only favored by 1? Like, is Lonzo not playing? Are they playing bad? Because I think the Heat suck, right?
They both suck.
yeah, they both
What
kind of
is-
suck.
The Bulls got on a nice stretch.
Remind me the revamped Bulls lineup.
It's
Giddey.
Without Levine and
Kobe
them.
White, Giddy.
Oh, Josh Diddy and them.
Josh,
Yeah,
never
no,
go
give me
full
the
Giddey.
Heat.
Vooch.
Give me the Heat, bro.
Vooch.
No, give me playoff Tyler Hero.
Oh, Buzelis.
For real?
give me
You got
playoff
the
Tyler
Heat?
Hero. Tyler Hero got the short hair right now. He
You
looking
guys like to make
uh,
bets? Let's do a 2-shot bet. I got the Bulls.
You got Bulls?
I got
I
the
like that.
Bulls.
Bet good?
Oh, 2 shots?
Like, shots.
I got you.
I'm taking 2. That's 4 for me.
Are onto the injury-plagued Mavs against the 9 seed Kings. How do we feel about that matchup? I'm gonna go. For me, I'm going Kings with Zach LaVine because
Yeah.
he's gonna cook them.
I want to go with AD, man, but
I know, but
Zach, DeMar in the 4th. It's a better team.
yeah,
Who the hell the Mavs got left, bruh? Clay done, right?
Yeah.
Clay's playing.
Kyrie-
They got Clay and AD.
Oh, Clay and
Marshall's been
AD?
balling for
Yeah.
them.
Just no Kyrie.
No Kyrie.
No Kyrie.
That's
Spencer Dinwiddie.
that's a
is shit.
series, right? That's not playing.
Bro, but I swear to
No,
God,
it's playing, I think.
Spencer
Playing?
Dinwiddie will come out of nowhere and like have a 30-point game, and it's like, bro, when you were on the Lakers, like you were fucking dog shit. Like, where does this come from when he's not playing? You're from LA. Why would you not be good on the Lakers?
I'm
Yo.
not gonna lie.
Yo.
PJ Washington. I like the Mavs a little bit, man.
I don't know, bro.
Give me the Kings.
healthy, though? Is Lively
That's gonna prove
playing?
that Luka run last year was all Luka.
It was. That's
why-
this is harder than the Bulls and Heat game.
That's why Luka's about to cook the Timberwolves. He's
Yeah.
about to do the same thing to him he did last year.
Give me the Kings because DeMar DeMar's that dude. DeMar's going to drop 32. Zach LaVine will choke. So give me the Kings because I believe in DeMar DeRozan, but I do think like if this is hypothetically a 7-game series, it would be the most unnecessarily long series ever.
Oh yeah. Most boring.
Like it'd be so boring and so yeah. I'm not really fond of either team to do anything in the playoffs, but give me the Kings just like Sabonis triple-double and DeMar DeRozan just like. Yeah, it's gonna go like Drew League mode, I think.
Oh yeah.
No, Jonas Valanciunis has never lost in a play-in.
And
Random fact.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Fact. I
And
like that.
let's keep it at being like shout out to AD, but Sabonis has gave AD some work, so that's not his best. That's not his best matchup.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
I love AD, but like Sabonis used to give him that work, low key.
So we're Kings across the board.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'm probably gonna throw like 3 units on that.
And what's the other matchup?
The other matchup
West?
was Heat Bulls.
Oh, because we already did Grizzlies. Yeah. Heat Bulls. Yeah, Heat. Tyler Herro's got the 8-mile B-Rabbit cut right now. He's gonna play like it too.
On to the Eastern matchups. We have the Knicks and the Pistons. I like that matchup. I think that is going to be a good series, even though I think the Knicks will win that. But I think Cade will put up a good fight. We got the new version of the Bad Boys over there in Detroit, so probably have a brawl or two. Should be pretty entertaining.
Does that go 7?
I don't think so. I think it'll go 6 at most.
If it goes 7, Pistons win.
I just don't. I honestly think Cat will just like go stupid.
Here's the thing: is I think the opposite. I think Cat's gonna get really whiny into his little. I think
he does that every time.
I think that, bro. I think Isaiah Stewart's gonna be elbowing him for like 6 straight games. Cat's gonna get tired of that shit. Them Jordan Woods massages ain't gonna do enough.
Yo,
like I think Nick. Here's the thing. I'm just making it flat out because like my fam from Michigan, y'all know I'm a Michigan boy, so I'm taking Pistons. I objectively like totally see how the Knicks win this series 4-2, but like I also think the Pistons. That's what I like about these teams. I think they match up really well, but I think they play a little bit differently. And you got like you got the college prep boys over on the Knicks, and then you got like the elbow throwing, like longest yard, Adam Sandler getting bloody nose on the
bad
court.
Boys.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I think that like it's an interesting test because it feels like the public school team versus like the private school team.
I like how Detroit has taken on that identity of like being the rough guys, like they were back in the 80s. It's like they want that.
That's the culture.
Yeah, they want to be known for that. So I fuck with that.
I just really hope it's a good series. But like Detroit might out if the Knicks lose, my bad. If Knicks lose, it's because Detroit is going to be more physical.
I was just trying to get to the point of, do you think that Cat being so zesty is going to hurt the Knicks?
No, they're used to it by now. He's been doing it the whole year.
Big zesty.
Every time he gets fouled, he's, oh my God! Every single time, bro.
Yeah, I think he going them Isaiah Stewart hands. He got
Pause.
Pause. He from Michigan. He got blue collar, and no, he's not from Michigan, but they play Michigan. You know what I mean? He got calluses on the hands. He's not getting the French tips. Cat over there getting manicures with Jordan Woods. He coming in with French tips. He gonna break a nail first play of the game. I'm telling you, don't sleep on the whole team. And the Thompson twins were literally born on a basketball planet. So
basketball planet,
and then just came here. They came here in a pod. They don't even have parents.
So you got Pistons?
Yeah, give me Pistons. Give me the Pistons, bro.
Damn,
but
man.
I love Jalen. I just don't think, bro. I do not. And this is me just being objective. I don't think Cat's like. I don't think he's a winner.
I hear you.
I mean, he won a lot of games in the playoffs last year.
I don't mean nothing.
Yeah, and then lost to Luka.
Hey, so I'm going with the Knicks because I don't know if it was last year playoffs or the year before, but I bet against Brunson a lot and he torched me. So I'm going to ride with him this time. Fool me once, shame on me. You know how I rock.
Facts. Jalen Brunson's a demon, though. I just think that, like, I think Bridges is going to be silent. Like, I think there's going to be a couple dudes who just play soft who are just not going to like match up well here. And I don't think McCall Bridges or Cat are going to have a fun time in this series. They might win it, but I think they both come out of it like really annoyed and banged up.
Who's your pick?
I go Knicks in 6.
Yeah, Knicks in 6. I'm saying the same.
That's what I'm saying. I can totally see how this goes 4-2.
No, I want Pistons though. I do. I want the Pistons. Cade is one of my favorite players.
I mean,
now.
we go watch Blade. We go watch Blade 2. We go watch Cade. Give me Knicks in 5.
I like it.
Next matchup, we got Pacers against the Bucks. Dame will be out for the beginning of the playoffs. Therefore, give me the Pacers.
No, give me the Pacers too.
They were
They're
in the
the
Eastern
Bucks.
Conference Finals last year. I mean,
And then the Bucks
Pacers.
kryptonite.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they
Yeah.
matched up last playoffs.
Yeah,
right?
they hate each other. So
Give me the Bucks.
Yeah.
give them the Bucks.
Yeah, give me the Bucks all day. Pacers are so ass. They're the biggest fraud in the NBA right now.
I like that take. I'm not mad at it.
They're so
I
bad.
just can't go against Giannis, man. Giannis is
what?
He's back to form right now. To me,
He is, but his second best player is fucking Kuzma.
Brett.
Hey, don't let that boy get hot.
Last year, Indy won 4-2, and they beat them in the play-in last year. Or not
No,
the
they beat them in the
in-season
tournament.
The
Yeah.
in-season tournament.
And then Giannis took the ball in the whatever that what was that, like a 50-point game or a 60-point game?
Yeah.
he wanted it bad.
Yeah, they fucking hate each other. So.
Yeah, no, give me the Pacers.
Clippers Nuggets is a crazy matchup in the West.
Ooh.
Are the Clippers for real?
Yeah. I hate the Clippers.
Hey.
I got a real funny story real quick. I was a Clipper fan growing up.
Ew.
Along with the Lakers.
Oh, Lord.
Lockout year, I was gonna be a ball boy. The NBA lockout happened. They went with the other kids that were already ball boys. So since then, I've hated the Clippers.
Fuck the Clippers!
I've hated them.
Oh God!
Fuck 'em.
Blake
Fuck
Griffin
'em.
is a dick. He's an asshole. I
Who?
worked at the Boys Girls
Hell
Club.
yeah.
We used to
Blake
train
Griffin.
those guys up there. Terrible guy. DeAndre Jordan loved him. Hate the Clippers. So give me the
Damn.
Clippers in 7.
Damn.
Hey, we got Uncle Stevie now. That boy geeked up.
Yeah, he's
You're not a Clipper fan. Why do you keep saying
Make
we
a
got
joy.
Uncle Stevie? You are a Jazz fan. Like
A Jazz?
Yes.
Yeah, he said Lloyd Markkanen is the best small forward in the league.
Yes.
I can't
He
na- I can't
he
name a better one.
He
Oh.
said Donovan Mitchell is top 10 since 1986.
top 10 what? Shooting guard?
No, players.
Oh, no, he's playing right.
Oh, there we go. So that's
He
the
is
bracket I was looking
insane.
for. Okay, so yeah, I thought that's what I thought. So we would face the winner of Clippers Nuggets. So I'm just hoping that goes 7. I wouldn't be surprised though if we play Nuggets because I just can't bet against who should be like a 4-time straight
I think we
MVP, bro.
play Rockets Warriors.
Oh, I'm
Rockets,
tripping.
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
that case, honestly, I don't give a fuck who wins. Just lose to OKC so we can whoop their ass in the Western Conference
I
Finals.
think we'll smoke OKC if we play them. I can't.
I want them
Yeah.
in the Western Conference Finals,
Yeah.
100%.
You know,
think we would
why
definitely
would
smoke
you
them?
want OKC?
Because we
Because
whoop
we
their
just
ass
kick the
every time
shit
we
out of
play
them.
them.
It's who
No
you
experience.
It's who you want is the Clippers.
No.
Why would we want that?
Why would I
That's,
want
that's
that?
more fun.
They're the hottest team right now. Why the fuck?
Fuck
would we
no,
want
I don't
them?
want the Clippers. Norman Powell turns into fucking Michael Jordan when he plays us, bro.
Norman Powell was the biggest snub from the All-Star game this year.
I mean, every
what is
time he
averaging,
gets the
like
ball, he
24?
scores or tries to
He's
score.
a dog.
He probably would have been a front runner for most improved if he met the requirements.
Yeah,
Obviously,
for
he missed
sure.
the last couple games, but he was a front runner with Cade.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, but I got a basketball question for you. Is there any world that the Cavs aren't playing the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals?
No.
Like,
Yeah, there is.
Who could even challenge the Cavs or the Celtics?
I'm sorry, man. I don't know what it is. Dame can come back. I'm rocking with Giannis.
No, I actually don't.
I'm going
So
with Giannis to
I
the
have
win.
Pacers, but I don't disagree with that take at all because there's a lot of
Dame
championship
comes back-
experience. Giannis and them are champs, bro. Is
But my
Chris
thing is-
Middleton out or is he playing?
Chris Middleton's on
No,
the
he's on the
Wizards.
Wizards.
Oh my!
They traded for
fucking
Kuzma.
God! That shows you how
Yeah.
much I don't give a fuck about that team. Giannis has championship experience, bro, and Dame wants it bad. Like if either of those dudes smell blood. Remember when the Warriors won the finals? Not too many years ago. Same scenario. They weren't like the 2 seed, bro. They just fucking Steph and them got hot as shit.
For sure.
So.
I mean, originally it seemed like Dame was going to be out for the entire year. So for me, it feels like, are they trying to rush him back just because it's the playoffs? Is he actually healthy? So that's the one thing you have to take into consideration as well.
The Cavs are was it 2014? I forgot. We figured out what year it was. They're that Hawks team. that I mentioned all the time on here with Corver and them and Jeff Teague and them. They're nasty. They win a lot of games. I shout out to D Mitch, but like they're gonna run into the big bad wolf somewhere.
I mean,
it's gonna be over.
that's the thing is I personally don't think that the Cavs can beat the Celtics.
They're gonna run into the big bad wolf.
What about the Thunder? I think the Thunder are the Hawks that you're talking about.
Oh, I think there's one on both sides.
Oh, okay.
I literally think the Cavs run into the Celtics and that's light work, and I think it's the same. I think that Thunder team, like you're rolling until you have to. Honestly, they're more like that Hawks team because you got to run into LeBron, which is what that Hawks team had run into. But yeah, I just think on both sides, like they're like really good regular season teams that neither have like the over the hillness to win a championship, and that's no disrespect to Shea or Donovan Mitchell because they're both demons, but I don't think so. I don't think either. Like, but here's the thing: D Mitch, like it's weird to say that because when you think about who those two dudes are, but I don't know, bro. Like,
I just don't like. I get that. You feel me? The Cavs have two bigs. They have two small guards. Realistically, I just feel like the Celtics as a whole are just way bigger. So it's like how. Who is
they
gonna
soft though?
Who is gonna?
They don't want that though.
Who is gonna guard Jason Tatum? Don't get me wrong. We all saw Jason Tatum down 25-3, or had the Cavs down 25-3, saying "fuck out of here." And Donovan Mitchell, without Darius Garland, came back and beat them.
And who did the Cavs trade for this year?
What do you mean?
Who did the Cavs trade for this year?
Oh, DeAndre Hunter.
That's who's guarding Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I mean, but not really.
They're deep. Yeah,
I mean, he's gonna have
He's
to.
going,
I don't know.
but then who
that
guards
seems
Brown?
more like the Clippers, maybe.
Probably Garland.
Oh,
Or
good.
Donovan Mitchell.
Nice try.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think Mobley gonna be on Tatum a little bit.
Okay.
I could see that.
Okay.
Too.
I could definitely see that.
You gotta just shut it down.
At the end of the day, I feel a Lakers and Celtics final coming.
Facts.
That's the way that I feel, and it's gonna be. I don't even want to say a movie, but it's gonna be absolutely insane.
Yeah, like a truly.
Two of the greatest players of this generation, LeBron James and Donovan Mitchell, in the finals would be absolutely electric.
Shout out to D Mitch.
I thought he was gonna say Luca.
Shout out to D Mitch.
I thought he was gonna say Luca. He said Donovan Mitchell. Hey, shout out Spider.
I mean, who else would you rather have in the playoffs besides Donovan Mitchell? You could name Luca. You'd probably rather have him.
Bro, you keep saying this every time. What has Donovan Mitchell ever won?
He
Maybe a
balls
first-round
out in the
matchup?
playoffs. He's been on bad
Rookie
teams.
of the year.
Yeah, not even rookie of the
It's a
year.
team
Like,
sport.
Ooh,
He won the dunk contest.
oh shit!
He won the dunk contest.
As we speak, the Magic are now only up 6 points. They were just up 20. So this game is getting close.
I've seen a lot of Magic basketball. I thought Apollo tough. This is not surprising.
I mean, the Hawks have the advantage with
Just
Trey just being able to throw up threes.
okay. Cook friends, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Corey Joseph is still in.
Okay.
Corey Joseph still being in the league is absolutely insane.
Oh my God, Paulo.
Okay,
what
Paulo.
a bucket. We'll find that highlight. 5:25 third quarter. We'll put it up for y'all.
Yeah.
All right. So I got a question for you. So, because I'm a big Laker fan, and obviously our kryptonite for a lot of years was the Nuggets. How are you feeling about the Mike Malone firing? And what do you think the future of the Nuggets looks like? You think? I mean, obviously, there's zero world where they're going to trade Jokic away or anything like that. I don't think he's going
Said
anywhere.
that about Luka.
Yeah, but it's fucking Jokic. Like,
Said that about Luka.
I like that.
So that's my question. What does the future of the Nuggets look like? You think, barring let's say they lose in the playoffs, first round, second round, like they don't win a championship. What does the future of the Nuggets look like, and the future for Jokic?
Jokic or Giannis will be a Laker in 2027.
Hell yeah. I like
that. I like that. Someone's gonna want to come play with Luka.
Yeah, for sure. One of the two. But I mean, we seen the downfall last year, for being honest, when KCP left, money wise. They should have traded Michael Porter Jr. I think his value went down a little bit. It's going to be a complete blow up, kind of like the Suns. I think both teams this summer will have a big blow up. Suns and Nuggets. I don't know where each player goes, but
You don't think Jokic is in my brain? If you had asked me like 2 years ago when they were, winning championship and all that kind of stuff, I would have told you Jokic was going to play 15, 20 years on the Nuggets, and that's going to be it.
Yeah.
You think he ends up on another team?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Before Mike Malone's firing.
I never saw them firing Mike Malone.
But
that
now,
was insane.
But now you think Jokic doesn't finish his career Nugget?
To be honest, like, forget all the Lakers stuff. I really think he retires early and just rides off.
Yeah.
He doesn't care that much about
He
basketball.
doesn't
I
give
can
a
definitely
fuck.
see that.
If you keep messing with him like this and you keep, not giving him the right talent or even putting him in position to win, why wouldn't he just go home and race his horses?
Dead ass.
Yeah.
That's how I truly feel. So without being biased, I think he retires early.
I mean, he's already a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, exactly. Like his name's already cemented. A lot of people have him over some greats that could be argued, but 2-3 years from now, if you told me, Jokic's about to retire, I wouldn't be like, what? Go
not at
crazy.
all.
Like
And
that wouldn't be a crazy alert on my phone.
And he won't even do a press conference. He'll just the season will end, and
No.
2 months later, he'll post something on his IG thank you.
I think his agent would post it, not even.
Yeah,
Not even him.
Yeah, he'll be like, I'm so good. But
Yeah.
okay, cool. Yeah, okay, I feel you. Yeah, it's an interesting point that I guess I didn't think about because I guess as a Laker fan, I'm always thinking that we're gonna get
Everybody will
Jonas,
come
we're gonna
in,
get.
yeah.
But the Luka thing, really, that trade not only gives us a generational player, but it kind of opens us up to a lot of the European talents that are gonna want to come fuck with Luka because that European connection shit in the NBA is something. You know what I
it's
mean?
real. It's
Like
very
they.
real.
They talk about all the time trying to do Europe versus America now for the All-Star game, which I think they should. I think that'd be sick. So
the world as a whole.
it really is nice to be a Laker fan. We really got it made, huh?
Oh, for sure. It's like when Luka came, that was like a blanket for us. Like,
was
all right,
insane.
we're cool. LeBron can retire. Like, I think we're a little bit stressed. Like, when LeBron retires, is AD gonna hold up?
Right.
Who's gonna come play with AD? Now it's like I don't care who it is. Like, we know Luka's Luka. He's
Exactly.
25. Like,
Yeah, no, the Aryan backcourt of Reeves and Luka is going to be selling tickets for a long time.
Yeah.
Shout out to the boys.
Hell yeah.
for sure.
With that being said, man, we appreciate you joining us as our first guest on the
Appreciate you,
pod,
big
bro.
dog.
Hey, go follow NBA Rumor Mill on Instagram for all of your NBA
Come on,
news.
man, come on.
Malik will get you right.
Appreciate you, bro. Of course.
He will get you right.
Y'all gonna owe me 2 shots too.
Yes, sir.
I'll go
Hey,
for,
shout out.
Clap it
for
up,
Weezy.
clap it
I'll
up.
take
First
2
guest,
shots,
baby.
whatever.
Hey,
Love it.
on to MLB news. Today is Jackie Robinson Day. That means every player and ump will be wearing number 42. Shout out Jackie the GOAT, man.
Shout out Jackie.
Shout out Jackie.
I could not. I was so happy when I saw the notes for the pod because I was going to bring this up randomly. So I'm happy that we talked about this. Just want to say a special shout out, and we don't have a gambling sponsor. Special shout out to DraftKings. I saw online today they were giving a 42% parlay boost for Jackie Robinson.
Hell
Day.
yeah.
Who would have ever thought Jackie Robinson would have got a 40? That's insane. I couldn't
That's
tell if
crazy.
it was funny or if it was sick. So I said it on the side of sick.
that's hard.
I'm like, either that's super offensive or that's super fucking awesome. They're like 42% increase. I thought that was fucking jokes. So shout out to Jackie. I guess this is a good day for me to be wearing a Dodger jersey.
Yeah.
Is it?
Shout out to my people and shout out to Jackie, even though I hate the Dodgers.
Oh, come on, bro.
But shout out.
Say that while you're wearing the jersey.
Yeah, we didn't make you wear the jersey or nothing.
Yeah, you wore it on your own.
No, I didn't. Yeah. So, just obviously always breaking barriers in sports.
Yes,
That's
sir.
a big thing. And you're coming in, not only is there the pressure of playing professional sports, but also breaking that racial barrier. So
They
shout
also
out to
hated
Jackie,
him
man.
because he was the best player out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
shout out
Shouts to
Jackie,
Sud.
man.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it any other way. It's just so cool. He went to UCLA, then he's on the Dodgers. I always imagine what if we were Reds fans or some random
Hey.
team? It'd be way less cool. It's so cool that he's a
Four
Dodger,
sport
man.
athlete.
Only
at
thing better
UCLA.
is being an Angel fan, but
Who the
Go
hell would want
Jackie.
to be an Angel fan?
I wish Jackie Robinson had been an Angel.
Dodgers can be your playoff team.
Yeah. It's
No,
okay.
the Phillies are my playoff team.
Jesus.
Shout out to the gang.
Jesus.
Until the Angels make the playoffs this year.
On to World Baseball Classic news. Judge announces that he will be captaining the USA team for the 2026 World Baseball Classic.
What?
That is huge.
This is probably the worst
Huge.
marketing scheme I've ever
Huge.
seen in my entire
Hey,
life.
let's go. What do you have to say about that?
You
Worst
know
mar-
exactly what I have to say about it. You want me to say it?
Yeah, say it.
How dare you disrespect Captain America Michael Trout
Yeah, well,
as long as he, I don't know, as long as he's breathing and living, I don't give a fuck. Even if he's not playing anymore, he should be the captain of the team.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you strike out to lose the World Baseball Classic. You're no longer the
to
captain.
fucking Jesus.
I don't care.
To literally
They said,
Jesus.
yeah, we're gonna go get the dude that hits 60 tanks a year.
Oh
So-
yeah, let's go get the dude that dropped the ball in the World Series.
let's go get the dude
let's
that
go
hits
get the
60
dude
tanks
He
a
can't
year.
even catch a ball.
Right, let's go get the dude who's
He's
leading.
not a center fielder. They have him. That's their fault. What do you mean? You
I
have
mean,
this
that
6'8"
is true.
dude playing center.
Having some big giant in center, they went full, not smart people. But
Full not
All I
smart
gotta say
people.
is, like I predicted before the season started, Michael Trout's currently leading the league in
Hey,
home
let's
runs.
go through.
Shout out
the
to
team,
Mike
though.
Trout.
Let's go through the team.
Yeah.
At catcher we got Adley
or Will Smith.
or Will Smith.
So that's good.
I thought I saw.
No, it's Adley or Will Smith. There's no other option.
No, I agree, but I saw a lineup where Adley was second. Who did I see? Someone posted. Hold on, I'll pull it up. You guys go.
Yeah,
I saw
Adley
something.
could be
Yeah. First base we got who's first base?
Bryce Harper or Pete.
Bryce Harper, Pete Alonso. Second base we got Mookie. Shortstop we got Bobby Litt.
Bobby Liddy.
Third base we got Gunnar or Bregman.
Yep.
Right field will be Trout. Center will be
No, right field Judge. Trout's gonna DH.
Adley's not going to start at catcher. They're going to put Cal there.
bro. No, they're not.
Yeah, I guarantee.
There
you.
is not a
Yes,
world
I
where
guarantee
Cal
you.
Raleigh is better than Adley.
Cal
I
is
don't
good.
think.
There
I
is
think
not a-
Adley's better, but they will put Cal there.
No,
Like,
they
I
will
watched.
not. No, they
Watch.
will not.
I
Hey.
don't want it to happen. I bet you $100. Actually, I don't.
No, they will not.
You got
I bet
Will
you.
Smith.
I bet you they start Cal. I bet you.
No.
I don't know why they would. but I
Big
bet they do.
Dumper. Big Dumper is good, but he's not the caliber of Adley or two-time World
So
Series.
what's
champion.
crazy
Trout's
is-
going to
hey,
DH.
What? Yeah, Trout will DH.
And then Kyle Tucker is really nice in the
Kyle
outfield
Tucker.
too. Center field right now.
Freddie, right? We said Freddie already.
No, he's
no,
Canada.
Freddie's Canadian.
Oh, I forgot he's fucking.
Yeah,
Canadian.
center field. They're like in
Fucker.
Jackson Merrill or and then you got guys like Trey Turner, who was the World Baseball Classic. What do you have? 7 or 8 tanks last year. So we're deep, man.
Super deep.
It's just we need the pitchers. We need Zach Wheeler. We need Paul Skeens.
Well, that's
need
what's
Scooble.
tough
We
about
need Scooble.
fucking the World
Yeah.
Classic every year, bros. You never know who's going to be healthy. Like in an ideal world,
It's more so.
Screwball,
That's
crochet.
the thing, though, is for pitchers though, because it's before spring training. They don't want to go in and throw fully because they're scared to get hurt.
Right.
That's the problem.
So who are we thinking pitcher wise? Crochet,
I mean, if you
Screwball.
get the guys-
Let's say you get all the guys.
Crochet, Scooble, Skeens, Wheeler,
Zach
that's
Wheeler.
those
Yeah.
4 right there is it.
Maybe healthy Chris Sale.
I mean, I think this all depends on when Skeens gets paid. Obviously, if Skeens gets paid, you have to do it. But if he doesn't, he's probably not going to do it because he needs to get paid.
Yeah,
So,
all I know-
Pirates, step up. Let's go.
All I know is we kicking the shit out of the Dominican. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Hey, on to the Giants. We got Jung Hoo Lee, who is on fire with his group of fans, the Hooligans. Hey, how many of them are there, Gino?
There's only 51 fans that they sit with. They wear these wigs. They go insane the whole entire game for Jung Hoo Lee. And, yeah, that shit's sick.
Yeah. One of the hardest things I've seen out of the Giants.
Yeah,
Fuck 'em, but
that's probably the only good thing they did.
I'm not
I mean,
a
their
Dodger fan.
their new jerseys are probably the worst
They are
jerseys
terrible.
I've ever seen in my whole
Can I
entire
see 'em,
life.
Brett? Pull up the new Giants
they are
jerseys.
terrible.
They
Or
are
the
so
City
bad.
Connects?
They're like
City
they're like
Connects.
orange and purple.
They're kind of
and
zesty.
they're
Oh,
they're
you're talking about the
so
ones
zesty.
that look like, I remember you showed me those. They look like the alternate jerseys you can put on NCAA for Florida.
Kind
You know
of.
the black ones with the purple, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't
the
know.
black the Florida football jerseys, you know what I'm talking about? Cole?
Those
Yeah,
are,
but these are more ass.
those
because
are a little zesty.
They got this spray paint ass font. This looks like a bad advertisement for like a Step It Up movie. Like the Giants, and it's like Kiki Palmer with like
I
some
gotta go,
fucking forces.
I gotta say one more thing. They announced the judge thing on Instagram today. You know, do a big press release, and the top comment was, "How is he the captain over Otani?" And this guy got roasted by so many people. It was the funniest thing I've seen all day.
That's new top comments. I'm gonna put, how is he not the captain over Trout? There's gonna get so many comments and upvotes that
I mean, that's the
Oh
common
my.
consensus.
they're gonna change it. Also, hold on. Before we do it, because you guys didn't acknowledge it, I just want to say again, Mike Trout's leading the league in home runs, and I called it, and no one's saying anything.
Actually, some guy on the A's hit one tonight. His name starts with an S.
Let me-
Well, the Angels game isn't over.
Hey, let me
so.
remind you, it is April. So we'll see at the end of the season. This is usually what happens with Mike Trout. I hope you know that. Every year this is what happens, and then he's done by July. So we'll see.
Oh, a couple. Yeah, Mike. Look at that. He's still tied with Wilmer and Judge and Schwarber.
Click on complete leaders for home run.
Yeah, I think it's like a 5-way.
The guy on the A's just hit
Soderstrom?
one. What's his name? Yeah, down.
Soderstrom.
Go
Who's
down.
you talking about Rooker?
Tyler Soderstrom.
Oh yeah, Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Jazz. That's hilarious that Jazz is tied.
On to the Dodgers. We got the shit
Tommy
kicked out of
Edman.
us by the Cubs 16-0, which is our worst
Clap it
loss
up.
in team history.
Clap it up.
But in good news for the Dodgers, Kershaw has a rehab start tomorrow.
You know what else is tomorrow?
What else?
That boy Bobby Ice Cube getting
Bobby
back on
Ice
the
Cube
mound.
back on the mound. Hey, we're getting our pitchers back. It's getting nasty. Snell just went on the aisle, but he'll be back soon. Hey,
I mean,
that's what happens every year.
Otani, they were talking about he's in a slump. He said, "Yeah, that's cute. Let me go 3 for 5." And
Yeah.
then 2 times I got out. I missed a home run.
Yeah.
Oh man. And
Then we're
still lost?
gonna trade for Luis Robert as well. We're gonna get Lou Bob in there,
you're
make our defense nice and I can't even think of the
Yeah,
word. 'Cause now we're fucking
so,
horrible.
So the Dodgers have the most. Forget what the stat called, but
We have 8 balls that
dropped
are
in the
90% catch probability that have dropped in the outfield.
So we have the
basically
worst outfield.
Our outfield defense is atrocious. Right?
But
That makes sense. 'Cause
since-
you guys aren't as good as
No, they
y'all
just need to
act
put
like you
Mookie
are.
back in the
No,
outfield.
y'all just are
No,
not
so
that fucking
since-
good, bro. I'm tired of like one fucking World Series year and niggas like
2.
act like the hottest.
2020, 2024.
and 2017, we got cheated.
when they
and
played a
2018,
third of the game,
And we got cheated in 2017.
and 18.
when they played
and
a third of the
18.
the
game.
managers literally got fired for it.
Yeah.
Like they got caught. But
When Jose Altuve used
But all I gotta
to give
say-
you boys nightmares at
when
night.
he was wearing a butt plug telling him what pitches were coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I
That
know
fool-
is
that fool's
all I
butt
know
was
is
vibrating.
we don't really see this year. And remember when the Diamondbacks knocked y'all out in the first fucking round?
they're
We'll see
good.
A lot of that.
They
this
had the
year.
best offense
They
2
weren't
years in a
shit.
row.
They weren't shit. They didn't make the playoffs.
But
next year.
is what I gotta say.
Y'all lost to a team that didn't make the playoffs next year.
Okay.
I'm not too worried about that.
Enough hate.
Yeah.
But is what I gotta say is since we're leading the league in drop fly balls, Tommy Edman started every game in center, and we are fucking no fly zone, baby. Let's
You want to know
go.
why you're getting
No
you're getting the
fly zone.
Walker Bueller curse because he won y'all a World Series and you didn't pay him. It's insane.
get outta here.
The Walker Bueller curse is real.
I don't even want to hear this. You
He
sound
went
like
on Mookie's podcast at the party. Was talking about how much he loved that team, and y'all didn't pay him, bro.
We
It's
got
culture, guys.
Roki.
Y'all pay everybody. Y'all are paying Shohei a glass of water and an apple slice a game, and you can't pay fucking Walker Bueller. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Bro, do
Otani.
you realize what our pitching staff looks like right now?
Your
You think we
pitching
need
staff
Walker
isn't going to
Buehler?
make it to the end of the season. Glass now,
That's why
Snell.
we have 10 pitchers.
And Otani's
We'll be
never coming
fine.
back. He's never pitching again. It's over.
Let me get civil and
It's
break it
over.
down. We
gonna be fired up
added.
today.
We
I
added.
don't even know. We're not even going to get.
I don't
No,
even yell. I don't
real-
even
real
yell on
quick.
the podcast.
I don't even
Y'all
want to
got me
hear it
yelling
anymore.
on here.
I'm off of it. We're
Y'all
moving
got me
on.
fired up.
Hey, we're moving on to Champions League. You sound like a Padres fan. They might be 11-0 at home, but what's going to happen come October? We already know. Moving on to Champions League, we had PSG and Barca handle business today. Dembele! PSG, it was a little close. It came back to 5-4 on aggregate, but they got the job done. Hey, the Premier League killers or what?
Premier League killers. Another one bites the dust. The most ass league I've ever heard of. Premier League. They fucking suck.
Premier League this, Premier League that. I guess they fucking suck.
That's what Gino said.
Here comes the money.
Money, money, money!
Hey, that was a Gino lock.
Gino Lock
He
alert.
told you from the start.
PSG, the Premier League killers.
Man.
Hey,
PSG's won me a lot of money this Champions League. I tell you what.
I'll tell you what. Hey, put on the beret.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Is that the reveal that you're a PSG fan though?
Yeah, you gotta
I know
pick your team.
I said last pod that I was going to announce my team. I've done a lot of thinking. Man, God. I don't know what team I want yet. because I didn't pick it.
He needs another week.
We can push it off.
No, Brett, just show me the Premier League right now. I'll pick right now.
No
On the
Premier
pod.
League.
Premier League
No.
is ass.
Show me the Champions League.
All right, you're gonna pick a Champions League semifinalist or something?
No, it's easy.
He's gonna pick Real.
I'm gonna go with. Give me. Let me see where they're at in the rankings. That helps a lot.
Yeah, let's just pull up the whole fucking 64 teams from the Champions League. Like,
All right, fuck it. I'm in on Aston Villa.
They
locked in.
They just got
I'm taking my talent. Talents to Aston Villa. A for the Angels. We're locked in. Aston
they
Villa.
just got knocked out.
Aston Villa.
better luck next
I
year.
know nothing about your team. I'm not even sure what country y'all are in, but I'm going to figure it out.
They're in England and they just lost to PSG. So
We're
better
locked
luck
in.
next year.
We're locked in, boys.
Better luck next year.
I had to take the beret off for my new team.
Tomorrow we got Bayern versus Inter. It is at 2-1 aggregate in Milan. We're still injury plagued. It's not looking great, but
I know you're gonna
I
be
have
at
some
home
hope.
sweating it
I
out.
have some hope, man. I have some hope. Let's go, boys.
That's a tough
Let's
jersey.
go. I know, bro.
I should have been a Bayern fan.
He's out, but I gotta rep my guy, man.
I take it back. I'm making my announcement next pod. I gotta look at everyone's jerseys.
He didn't like Aston Villa.
I haven't looked at everyone's jerseys yet.
that wasn't
Pull
a
up
great
Aston
pick.
Gotta figure out which one I wanna
jerseys. They
rock.
are so
That
ass.
was not a great
Aston
pick.
Villa. I'm sorry, I take it back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna decide next pod
We're not
after I
going with Aston
evaluate.
Villa. We also tomorrow have Arsenal versus Real Madrid at the Bernabeu in 3-0 aggregate right now. Arsenal is up. They will be trying to summon 2022 World Cup final Mbappe to get them 3 goals. It's not looking too good, but somehow, some way, in the past years, Real always finds a way to get the job done. So we'll see if they can do it again tomorrow. This team, I mean, Mbappe's been cooking as of late, but I don't know. 3-0 is a big number to come back from.
Yeah, I don't want to say no chance because I counted out Rory and that happened. So I'm just gonna sit this one out and Real's barbecue chicken.
Give me Mbappe for the comeback.
Mbappe for the comeback?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, I like that.
Give me Mbappe. Give me Mbappe. Thanks.
I like they summoning World Cup Mbappe.
Yeah. Thanks, Cole.
He's about to come do the job. I like that. Moving off of one football onto the other football, we have Tennessee quarterback Nico Iamaleava. He is leaving Tennessee, and it seems to be that he is going to UNC to join Billy Belichick out there doing yoga on the beach. Is that a good look for him?
I mean, there's a lot of rumors going around. I heard they moved on to the guy from Southern Alabama.
Southern Alabama.
Yeah, he just hit the transfer portal today, so they're out on him. I think they're trying to set an example and blackball him. So he be going to Tulane now.
Who?
Tulane's the only team in on him right now.
Nico?
Yes.
That is not true at all. He was the #1 quarterback in his class coming out of high school the year before last.
Just what I read on the interweb. I mean, I hope he gets paid by UNC. You know,
Don't believe everything you see on the interweb, Gino.
Long Beach guy, but time will tell.
Yeah, UNC I think would be, if I was Nico, I'd go there.
Yeah.
QB, like here's what you do, because like right now your reputation looks weird as fuck because you dipped out
You kinda
after
just
a year.
quit on your team.
Yeah,
But-
for contract negotiations in a very fresh NIL situation with a lot of people who are like going to use you as a poster boy for exactly why they didn't want this shit. So you go play with Bill and like all the NFL coaches that are going to be like, oh shit, what are his character issues? And I'm like, oh wait, okay, but he was also with Bill. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Bill's getting him right.
Exactly.
And we already saw like this year, bro, from Colorado with Travis and Shador, bro. Like, if you're that dude now with like NIL and like media coverage, you can go anywhere and get drafted in the first round. So you don't have to go play in the SEC or the Big Ten to get drafted. So you might as well go over there and ball out and whoop ass. Who's going to play? Fucking Duke and like, come on, go over there and just whoop ass.
Yeah, moving on to Shador and Travis. In the upcoming Colorado spring game, they will be getting their numbers retired, number 2 and number 12. I don't necessarily know what they won to get their numbers retired. I mean, Travis did win the Heisman, so I could see that. But, I mean, they didn't really win. in terms of like winning games and shit of that sort. I don't understand.
Travis gets it for winning a Heisman. It's like one of those things like winning a championship or an MVP. Like you automatic. Shador doesn't make sense. I saw someone on Twitter. I don't know his name, so I apologize to you, bro. I'll put it up when I'm editing this. But there was a player that was at Colorado who was like I think like all Big 12 and like took them like they went like undefeated and won their bowl game. He's like the greatest Colorado player ever, and his jersey didn't get retired. And everyone's like how it like he statistically was better than both of them when he played at Colorado.
Was it the running back?
Something like that. I forget his name, but we'll put it up. It was a QB, but I don't know his name.
You know what? You know what they did? Like the only argument for getting their jersey retired is they came in as a 1-win team, and then they sold that bitch out every single week. Those ticket sales matter.
And then got whooped in the playoffs by the Mormons.
They didn't even make. That was a bowl game.
Or bowl game playoff. You know what I mean?
So they didn't even win a playoff game. They're getting their jerseys retired. A little silly.
Yeah,
but they made them so much money,
and that fast too. Like I feel like even dudes like Mahomes, right? You're like you put up an arguable case to get it actually retired at your school. Then you go to the league, you win 2 Super Bowls, and then in your 3rd year, you find Patrick Mahomes on the field with his wife and his kid getting his jersey retired at the newly renamed Patrick Mahomes Stadium. Like who gets that shit before they get drafted?
I mean, Shador gonna win a playoff game this year. You know, Mike Tomlin's gonna make playoffs, so you know Shador's going to win at least one game.
He's not going to the Steelers, Gino. Like, that would be the furthest he would go, and I don't see that happening at all.
He's not going to the Steelers, bro.
Literally at all.
You got Mason Rudolph starting for you guys.
Where does Travis Hunter go? Because if Travis Hunter goes to the Patriots, they're making the playoffs next year. I'm going to say that right now.
I think he'd be sick on the Pats.
I don't think he's getting past 3. I don't think he's getting to the Patriots. I don't think the Giants are going to draft Abdul. So I think they're going to take Travis Hunter if he's there. And
yeah, I don't disagree with that take at all.
With the Browns now having Kenny Franchise and old man Joe Flacco, they don't need a quarterback. I think they're looking pretty set over there at quarterback.
Browns might take Abdul.
If Travis Hunter goes to the Browns and his quarterback is Kenny Franchise, I feel so bad for the guy, man.
They're not taking him.
I like Travis Hunter as a player, as a person, and if he has to go to the Browns, bro, I'd be so sad for him because they are probably the worst franchise of all time.
Yeah. Definitely up there, that's for sure.
It's going to go, 1 is going to be Cam Ward, 2 is going to go Abdul.
Yeah, I mean, going to the Browns right there would be pretty nasty, that's for sure. I don't want him to go there. I'd rather him go to the Pats. Ashton Genty to the Raiders at 6. That is what seems to everyone saying.
I think he's gonna go there to block Sean Payton from getting him. Most importantly, like you know,
Sean Payton.
Well, the Broncos and Raiders are in the same division, so like people in the draft always try to F over the other team in their division.
I'll tell you right now, Ashton Genty would not fall to the Broncos regardless. So.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. But they're not going to let it happen regardless, is what my point is.
Jackson Dart is looking like he might be going to the Saints with that Derek Carr shoulder injury. Or it could be Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers to the Saints.
I mean, I like that person.
Call me crazy. Shador could fall to 9.
No, he could. I could definitely see him.
But I'm just looking at who needs a QB here. Let's say Tennessee takes Cam. Cleveland, they go with Kenny Pickett. Giants have a QB. New England has a QB. The Jets have Justin Fields. I'm thinking the same thing, Brett, unless they want Shador to be the backup. But the Raiders just paid Geno. Carolina has Bryce. Like,
should I bold prediction right now?
It's either the Saints, bro, or he gets drafted by the fucking Dallas.
Nah, he ain't going to Dallas.
And they find a way out with Dak in 2 years.
Yeah, he ain't going to Dallas.
They trade for Milton, and they got Dak, the highest paid
quarterback. Fuck about Joe Milton in Dallas.
Milton's good as hell.
He's their new.
All I know is Tyler Warren to the Colts, and then all I know is the Dolphins are looking to trade Jalen Ramsey because they owe him $25.1 million next year.
Cheap.
Tyreek Hill also looks to be on the way out as well. So moral of the story, the Dolphins are cooked, and I know Malik likes that because he hates Tua. So that's what it's looking like as of now.
I got a hot take. So the Panthers pick at 8 right above the Saints. So Steelers are going to trade in the 8 and take Shador so the Saints can't. That's what I'm predicting.
That's a wild take.
Run that back.
Okay, here's my wild take. Mason Rudolph starting quarterback for the Steelers.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, Denthead. Let's go,
Steelers.
Denthead.
Worst team in the AFC South next year. They're going to win 5 games. It'll be Tomlin's first ever non-winning season. He'll get
They
fired.
say this every year. That's
Shout out to
crazy.
Mike
I love
Tomlin.
that.
They say this every year.
Hey, we'll have more on the draft next week. Moving on to, we got WrestleMania this weekend in Vegas. Woo! Absolutely electric. Other fighting news last weekend, we had Volk getting the dub, which was huge for his career going forward.
What a call.
Patty mauled the shit out of Michael Chandler.
Lock of the year.
Lock of the year.
I called Lock of the year
Patty
on the podcast last week.
Yeah,
and I called Lock of the Year on my Instagram story. You gotta watch that Insta. I've been
At
calling
Geno
them locks
Sens,
out.
get the
At
locks.
Geno Sins, the Geno locks all the time.
Yeah, no, I might do a little collab or something with Milan on like a Geno Locks Instagram and make everyone pay me like $5 if they want to follow or something like that. Just because I got them locks, boy.
Like, come on, quit playing with him. Come. I don't know what I said. Whoops.
Hey, also, Bryce Mitchell got his shit whooped, which lines up a match against G. Sender at catchweight.
Bryce,
Yo.
stop ducking the fucking fade
Hey.
from Gino.
Yo,
It's driving us
meet
crazy.
me at 149, boy.
149, Thug Nasty
It's
against the
driving me
Blade.
insane. I know you see us tagging you from the pod. Quit ducking the fucking fade because you saw the switch kick.
Hey, Thug Nasty against the Blade. That's a great match.
If you duck the fade one more time, you're going to have to face me and Gino tag team.
on the edge of the flat earth.
Yo, let me find this Dana
Hey.
video where he congratulated me on my fight.
Hey, G Sender versus Bryce
G.
Mitchell at
Sender,
WrestleMania.
He's not going to find it in time, so we'll add it after.
No UFC, them
UFC 369.
that or they compete at WrestleMania.
Nah,
No rules. Chairs match.
Nah, I'm
That'd be
down for
fucking
UFC
sick.
369.
WrestleMania would be
WrestleMania
hard.
would be hard as fuck. G Sender versus Bryce Mitchell for the
That
fucking-
would be too hard.
for the WWE
for the
Championship.
Flat Earth title. Hell yeah, bro. That shit would be too hard. Hey, moving off of that onto a shout out Buck and Critical Combat. He got his promotion is April 19th this weekend. We will be looking forward to that as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's going down in Brooklyn, New York this weekend.
Hell yeah. Shout out Buck.
Shout out Buck, baby.
job, boy.
Shout out Buck. Shout
Hey,
out to
but,
the whole coalition of fighters.
I gotta say before we move on, I guessed. I bet Volk, Patty, Bryce Mitchell getting knocked out, and Yair. But my dumbass didn't parlay it. Shout out my boy Andy. He parlayed it. Got like $900.
Shout out Andy.
Yeah, man.
Hey, with that being said, we appreciate you joining us this week and every week. From me and the boys, from me and Milan, a.k.a. Santana.
The Dodgers still suck.
Geno Sens on the other end. We got B Philly on production. Hey, and shout out Malik for being our first guest, man. Hell yeah.
We're moving up. We got
Hey.
a painting now.
Hey, go follow NBA Rumor Mill on Instagram, man. We'll see y'all next week. Goodbye.
Yee.